A few moments later.
Patrick, do you like that show?
Yeah, it's really funny.
Personally, I'm not convinced.
What do you mean?
I don't think watching people be funny is that great of a thing.
But that's all they do. They're just sitting around talking and being funny. It's like a comedy sitcom or something.
Well, I guess you could see it that way. But to me, just seems kind of boring.
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you seen the new Brazzers movie?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too. But I have to say, scenes where they have the girls making out with each other. It's just Ross.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But at least they're getting paid for it.
Yeah, I guess that's something.
A few moments later.
What's going on, Patrick?
Well, it seems like our little town has been hit with a killing spree.
Who's doing it?
I don't know. What word is this using, Naz?
Well, I think we should investigate.
Yeah, alright. Let's go find out who's behind all of this.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick. Zen, I've been thinking about this steroid thing.
Yeah, what about it?
You know, the whole anabolic steroids thing.
What about it?
Well, I just think it might be kinda neat to take them and see how they work.
You're crazy. You'll get pumped up so much you'll have no control over yourself. And then you'll get hurt or worse.
But what if it works? What if I can bulk up and get stronger like you said? Maybe I can even help a team win some games.
Well, maybe. But there's just one problem, and anabolic steroids are illegal.
Yeah, I know that. But what if we could find a way to get around that? Or use a fake it or something, and we wouldn't have to worry about getting caught.
That's a good idea, SpongeBob. But we're not going to be able to do that without getting help from someone who knows how to do it. And that someone is... Yuri.
2 seconds later.
Do you like?
I do. I really do. It's a really powerful language.
So you think it's the best language out there?
Well, it sure is one of the most popular ones.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But what do you think of it compared to other languages?
Well, I think it's pretty versatile. You can use it for a variety of purposes.
That's definitely true. So tell me, what have you done with... What have you
Well, I've written programs that manage files and databases, and even designed my own game engine from scratch. Plus, I've worked on large projects that have required a lot of processing power. Has enabled me to achieve all of this success.
A few moments later.
Listen, pretty similar, right?
They're both great midfielders with soft hands and incredible ball control. They're also good at scoring goals.
Yeah, they both have speed and highness.
They're also both really good leaders on their teams.
Yeah, they're both probably the best players in the world right now. Players, probably in the
Who do you think is the better player, Ronaldo or Messi?
A few moments later.
If Taiwan is a real country, then it has a pretty cool flag.
Yeah, of the blue and white stripes.
But do you think it's really a country?
Oh no, I mean, it's just a bunch of his lands, right?
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, I've been thinking...
Yeah, me too.
Well... Nothing to do about her. Krabs, he's been pushing this weird... Sam to us all spring. Jeez.
Yeah, he's been... It's all he talks about these days.
Listen, Patrick.
And there's a new kind of digital asset. They're like bitcoins, but way more complicated. Mr. Krabs is convinced that they're the next big thing, and he's been trying to get us to invest in them, but we don't know anything about them, and we don't want to risk our money on something we don't understand.
So what are we going to do? We can't just keep letting him push us into these investments. We have to stand up to him. So how
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just wish we knew what we were doing with all these anyway.
A few moments later.
You know, Patrick, I've been thinking. Maybe we need to get a new SpongeBob. Located.
What do you mean? SpongeBob? We've had the same SpongeBob for years.
Yeah, but sometimes he just doesn't cut it. It's not as big as he used to be, for one. And his tongue isn't as long either.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we need to give him a break. After all, it's not like he's done anything wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just give him a break and see what happens.
A few moments later.
Patrick, do you know what a McLaren is?
No! What's some McLaren?
It's a supercar.
The supercar? Well, how does it work?
It's powered by hydrogen fuel cells and it can go up to 300 miles per hour.
A few moments later.
Hey! Patrick, what's up?
Not much. SpongeBob, just thinking about Mad Monk.
What's Mad Monk?
It's a crazy thing. I don't know what it is, but it's just so strange.
What do you mean?
Well, I was thinking about it today, and all of a sudden it just came to me. Mad Monk's like the opposite of happiness. It's the complete opposite of everything good in the world.
That doesn't make sense to me.
I know. I don't really understand it either, but that's why I think it's so weird.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, I've been thinking about something.
What's up, Patrick?
Well, I think I might have contracted Ligma.
Ligma, what's that?
It's a virus that can make you super smart and strong.
Yeah, sounds dangerous. Think it might happen to you?
I don't know for sure, but I think it's worth finding out. What do you think?
A few moments later.
Patrick, do you know what the word ice cream means in Chinese?
I think so. It means cold dessert. Isn't that right, SpongeBob?
Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. But what about the different flavors? They have those in China too.
Not that I'm aware of. We only have 2 flavors here in America, vanilla and chocolate. But there are a ton of different flavors in China.
Whoa, what are some of your favorites?
Some of my favorites include fruit flavors like peach and strawberry, as well as some that are a little more adventurous like dragon fruit and mango.
A few moments later.
Patrick, how did you get bit by a bat?
I don't know. I just woke up one day and I had a bed stuck in my hand.
So weird. You don't even look like you're qualified to be Batman.
Hey, at least I'm not like that jerk SpongeBob who can't even swing.
You're right, Patrick. You're definitely better than me.
A few moments later.
Sure, what do you think?
I don't really know. It just looks really cool.
It does look cool, but is it really worth playing?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out.
A few moments later.
Patrick, do you like cock?
Chuck, what the hell are you talking about, SpongeBob?
I mean, do you like the way it looks?
No, I don't care what it looks like. Just a stupid animal with a stupid head.
I guess you're right.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, have you heard about Voltra?
What is it?
It's this new super weapon that the government is testing out. They say it's incredibly powerful.
Yeah, I heard something about that too. What do you think it could do?
I'm not sure, but it sounds pretty scary. I don't want to find out if it's true.
A few moments later.
Patrick, do you hear that?
What do you mean, SpongeBob?
I mean, the voices in my head are getting louder.
How can that be? We always hear the voices in our head, as if they're coming from inside our heads. But this is different. It sounds like they're coming from all around us.
That's because the voices in my head are coming from everywhere.
A few moments later.
I don't know, Patrick. It just seems so pointless.
Hey, SpongeBob, you know, sometimes the little things in life are the most important.
Like?
Like, for example, when a genshin impacts the Earth, it can have huge consequences.
Really? What kind of consequences?
Well, think about it, genshins can contaminate water supplies, create environmental disasters. Heck, they even might cause a global pandemic.
Ooh, scary.
A few moments later.
I don't want to use the computer anymore.
What are you talking about? Computers are great.
I don't think so. I'm getting a bit tired of being on the internet all the time.
There's nothing wrong with being on the internet. It's a great way to meet new people and learn new things.
I don't know. It just seems like a lot of time wasted sitting around doing nothing.
Well, what do you want to do instead?
I don't know. Something that doesn't involve computers. Maybe we should go outside and play some games or something.
2 seconds later.
Hey, Patrick, have you seen that new Twitch mod?
Yeah, it's pretty ripped.
You're right! He's got some serious Absu!
What do you mean?
It's really impressive.
A few moments later.
So, Patrick, have you ever heard of summon retention?
Yeah, I heard of it. What is it?
Basically, it's when a man can't ejaculate as much semen as he'd like.
Why is that a problem?
Well, you ejaculate as much semen, it can lead to problems like low sexual desire and even impotence.
Oh, that's pretty serious. I'd better watch out for that.
3 hours later.
Hey, SpongeBob, what's your favorite joke?
That's a tough question. I've got lots of favorites, but I'll have to think about it for a little bit.
That's okay. I think I know one you'll love. Hey, pay attention. This is my favorite joke.
Oh, sorry, Patrick. I was just thinking about something else.
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you ever played Dark Souls?
No, I'm not a big video game guy.
Well, it's one of the most intense games you'll ever play. It's
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
It's not like any other game. You need to be very patient and cunning if you want to survive.
I don't know. Sounds tough.
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you ever noticed that Poro is always sad?
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with Poro.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, but it just makes me feel bad. I think maybe there's something wrong with its heart.
Maybe you're right. Perhaps we should take Poro to the vet to see if there is anything wrong with its heart.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick! Check out Squidward's new haircut!
Whoa, it looks great. How'd he do it?
He used a razor and a hair cutter.
Yeah, I imagine it was pretty tough getting that close to his head.
Yet, but oh.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, have you heard about this new spice?
What a spice! What is it?
It's this new flavor of ice cream that's going to blow your mind.
I don't know, SpongeBob. I'm not particularly interested in spices.
Actually, I think it would be amazing if you tried it. I've been testing it for months now, and I can't get enough.
I don't know, SpongeBob. Maybe some other time?
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, we're supposed to be playing Rust tonight, but I don't think I have enough ammo.
What's Rust?
A few moments later.
Look, Patrick. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, what am I supposed to do about it?
It's not up to you, Patrick. It's up to the police.
Well, I'm going to the police station.
What are you going to tell them?
That this hobo killed his wife and dog and he's committed himself to the mental asylum.
A few moments later.
So, Patrick, what do you think we should do?
Well, I was thinking maybe we could rob the chum bucket.
Really? That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, it'll give us a lot of money.
You're right. If we can rob the chum bucket, we'll be rich in no time.
Yeah, let's do it.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, I've been thinking about something.
What's up, Patrick?
You know how explosive Dory is.
Yeah, I think I've heard of it.
It's like a chain reaction. One person has it, then everyone around them gets sick too. It's really hard to prevent.
Really? I hadn't thought of it that way. Do you know how to prevent it?
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Not much, SpongeBob. Just thinking about what the best version of Linux is.
I don't know, man. It seems like there are a lot of different versions out there.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I think the best one is Linux Mint 17.
Mint 17! Dude, that's old! What good is it gonna do you?
Well, it's updated regularly and has all the latest features. Plus, it's really easy to use.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I still think Windows is the better choice for most people.
A few moments later.
Hey! SpongeBob, what's your favorite joke?
Well, I like the one about the banana.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or the one about the chicken.
Those are all good jokes, but I think my favorite joke is still the one about the pineapple.
A few moments later.
Patrick, I'm thinking about going to the free convention. What do you think?
I'm not sure. I don't really know what a furry is.
It's a pop culture convention that celebrates all things free. There will be costumes, artwork, and people who love animals so much they're turned into them.
I don't know, SpongeBob. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
But it would be so much fun. We could dress up and meet new friends. We could even try out some of those animal sounds.
You're probably right, SpongeBob. It would be fun to go to the furry convention, but I think maybe I should wait until after the holidays are over. I don't want to get too busy and miss my family.
A few moments later.
Patrick, I was thinking about speedrunning Minecraft.
What's that?
Basically, we're going to take on the game as quickly as possible, maximizing our efficiency and speed.
That sounds challenging.
It can be, but I think we can do it. What do you say?
3 hours later.
Hey, SpongeBob, what are you doing? You know, I've never been to, but everybody says it's the best chicken in town. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll go with you later on. Bye, SpongeBob.
A few moments later.
Not much. SpongeBob, what about you? Yeah, I know. I've read it a few times. It's really philosophical and all that stuff. I never really understood it, but I guess that's supposed to be the point. Well, I guess that depends on what you mean by true. There are a lot of different interpretations, and a lot of people believe different things based on what they read in the Bible. Some people think it's literally true, while others think it's just an allegory or something. It's kind of up to interpretation, really.
A few moments later.
Patrick, do you want to build a PC together?
Yeah, sure. I love buildings.
Okay, let's get started. First, we'll need some parts.
What parts do you need?
Well, we need a motherboard, RAM, CPU, and graphics card. Let's see what we can find at the store.
Okay, I'll go get the parts while you put them all together.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, do you know about SpongeBob lore?
SpongeBob, I've been living with you for years now and I still don't know what you're talking about. You please explain it to me.
Alright, here's the gist of it. According to legend, SpongeBob was once a mighty warrior who fought in many battles against the evil sea creatures known as the crabs. However, SpongeBob was overcome by his enemies and died a heroic death. Ever since then, people have been worshipping him as a god.
What an exciting story. I'm sure most people believe it to be true. So when did this legend start?
Well, no one really knows for sure, but it seems to have originated back in ancient times. Maybe somebody heard about SpongeBob's exploits from some old sailor or wood. Who knows? Anyway, the legend has certainly taken hold over the years and has become
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Who cares?
Oh, come on. You gotta have a favorite.
Fine, my favorite Pokemon is Lapras. It's the most fuckable Pokemon there is.
Lapras? Well, I'll have to say that I agree with you. Lapras is definitely one of the hottest Pokemon around.
A few moments later.
Not much. What about you? What's that? Why would we have torsion in our testicles? Oh, well, that sounds scary. I'm not going to take the test. Because I don't want to know if I have a problem.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob! What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about how much I want to get off the perk.
Yeah, me too. It's been driving me crazy for a year. Why can't we just get off?
I don't know, Patrick. It just feels so good to stay stuck on this thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like a drug. We can't help but crave it.
You're right, Patrick. We can't help it. But I think we should try and break free one day. Who knows, maybe we can finally get off the perk and law of a normal life.
A few moments later.
I'm thinking about getting a VR headset.
Yeah, me too.
Wait.
It would be cool to be in different worlds.
Yeah, I think so. But how will we get there? We can't just go and borrow a headset.
I know, but maybe we could find them at the library or something.
That might work. Let's check it out.
A few moments later.
Oh, I don't really care what console it is, Patrick.
Yeah, me either, buddy. Bugs or PlayStation. Who cares?
Well, I think they're both great. They both have their pros and cons.
You were right, SpongeBob. But to be honest, I just prefer PlayStation. It's more fun to play with friends on that system. Bugs can be pretty lonely when you are playing by yourself.
That's true, Patrick. Xbox can be a bit solitary sometimes. But that's okay because PlayStation has many great games available for it that you won't find on Xbox. Plus, Sony always releases new firmware updates for their consoles that make their games even better. So in the end,
A few moments later.
What's up, SpongeBob?
not much, Patrick. Just thinking about how shitty fucking your phones are.
Yeah, they're really shitty.
Why do they have to be so shitty?
Beats me, but they are, and that's just the way it is.
Man, I wish I had a decent phone.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, I've been thinking about this game called Rocket League and I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, me too, Patrick. I mean, who wouldn't love blasting cars around a track?
Exactly. And it's not just cars either. There are tanks and helicopters and jets. It's really something special.
Yeah, say so. You should check it out when it comes out for this year.
Okay, sounds good to me. Thanks for the recommendation, SpongeBob.
A few moments later.
Have you tried watching for night porn?
That's Fortnite porn.
It's a video game where people shoot each other with guns.
That doesn't sound very fun.
It's not, but it's really popular online. Some people even make fake videos of themselves playing the game and making the guns explode.
Don't think I want to know about that.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, what's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
I just got really into rap music lately.
What's so great about it?
It's just so gritty and raw. It really speaks to my inner emotions.
Really? I think it's pretty boring stuff. It doesn't seem to hold much interest for me.
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you ever seen a show called Breaking Bad?
No, I haven't. What's it about?
It's about a guy who does bad things to make money.
So, you mean like a criminal?
Yeah, exactly.
A few moments later.
Hey, Sandy, what's up?
Not much. I just wanted to talk with you about something.
What's up?
Well, I was thinking about getting an abortion.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it would be best for me.
Well, Sandy, I think you give it some more thought. There are lots of options out there and you don't want to make a decision you will regret later on. Let's talk more about it later, okay?
A few moments later.
Rectal dysfunction can be a real pain in the butt.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like when you were trying to get it up, it just doesn't seem to happen.
Exactly. And it's not just guys that deal with erectile dysfunction. Women can experience the same thing.
Really? I didn't know that. Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I've been meaning to talk to you about something important.
What's up?
I have erectile dysfunction.
Really? That sounds tough. Do you know what triggers it?
I don't really know. It just doesn't seem to happen when I want it to.
Well, that could be because of a lot of different things. Maybe your testosterone levels are low or something like that. Do you want me to check them out?
A few moments later.
So, Patrick, what do you think? Should we rob the chum bucket tonight?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Okay, let's do it.
But first we need some weapons.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I think we could use a crowbar to break the window and get in. And then we could take all the chum there is.
A few moments later.
Patrick, do you think femboys are superior to women? Wait.
Well, SpongeBob, I don't know about that. I mean, both genders have their strengths and weaknesses, but I guess from a functional standpoint, tomboys would probably be better equipped to handle certain aspects of life.
Like what?
Well, for example, I think femboys would be better at dealing with stress. They're more adjusted to dealing with change and they tend to be more resilient than women.
You're saying that femboys could actually survive in a harsh world?
Yeah, I think so. And also think they'd make great politicians or leaders. Women can be great at those sorts of things too, but femboys seem to be better suited for the job.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up? What? Patrick.
Not much. Just thinking about Gakumachi.
What's that?
A Japanese monster that can suck your blood with just a kiss. Sounds pretty scary.
Yeah, I suppose it could be. But you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be scared by it. Because I know that I can beat any monster, no matter how big or scary it is.
A few moments later.
Wow, Patrick, you look really good.
Thanks, SpongeBob. I had a butt lift surgery last week.
Really? That sounds amazing. How did it go?
Was awesome. I feel so much better now.
That's great news, Patrick.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, do you like Marvel movies?
Yeah, I love Marvel movies. They're always so funny and exciting.
Yeah, I've always thought so too. They just have this amazing effect on me.
What do you think about their latest movie?
It was really good. I loved the way that they incorporated the Avengers into the story. It made it really cool.
2 seconds later.
Hey, Patrick, have you heard about this Taiwan thing?
Yeah, I've heard about it. It's a real country, right?
Well, that's what they say. But is it really a country?
Yeah, I think so. There's a flag and everything.
Well, that settles it then. Taiwan is a real country.
3 hours later.
Hey, Patrick, have you heard the news?
What news, SpongeBob?
Apparently, Joe Biden is coming to Bikini Bottom. Coming to school. To be
Really? That's cool. I always wanted to meet him.
Me too. Patrick, me too.
A few moments later.
Patrick, I've been thinking about what you said earlier.
What about it, SpongeBob?
Well, you were right. The sperm bank was robbed last night.
Indeed it was. What do you think happened?
I don't know for sure, but it has me thinking that someone is trying to steal our sperm.